Oh, it's recording. Okay. Hi, LaShawna. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, thanks. I understand.
Okay, so you are 35 seconds.
All
I'm going
right.
to get you in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are on.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Erotic Taboo Sensual Touch. I am your host, Queen Jackie, and to my left, I have...
The traveling host.
So, Dr. Love is on his way. He'll be with us momentarily. But in the meantime, Mark and I will get the show started. Tonight, Mark is actually presenting the topics. He has some really three great topics, which will probably piggyback off of one another. But Mr. Sensational is bringing it tonight. So y'all might want to hold on to your seats and enjoy the ride. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I certainly did. Mine was relaxing, and that's always nice. What else? I think that's it. I'm going to piggyback on the show from last week. We kind of gave Dr. Love the blues, and he was kind of the butt, literally, of our jokes last week. He was sticky buns. He was hot cross buns.
He's downstairs, I think, but I think I missed him.
You missed him?
Yeah, let's tell him call back.
I'm on, yeah. So, yeah, he was a good sport. You know, we appreciate it. But you can't you can't say something like that and think that we're not going to joke the hell out of you because of it. So, I appreciate him putting himself out on the line. Another topic we discussed was teabagging. You know, I pretty much said I'm not really interested in that. They think it's selfish of me. So for the new year, you know, you never know. I may or may not, since they say I'm selfish, but I might actually try it.
You're very selfish. Call yourself an expert.
The expert. Well, Mark says that's in his contract. You know, that right. Teabagging is not an option, that it is mandatory. I guess I understand that because I feel the same way. You know, if someone says, oh no, I don't go downtown, well, we don't have anything else to talk about because that's not negotiable. I like what I like, so if we're going to be in a relationship together, then you got to go downtown. That's like bottom line. Fortunately, I married somebody that loves to go downtown, but that's just me. I am going to ask this question while I'm waiting for the guys to get themselves together. Is it mandatory, women, for a man to go downtown on you? Jenny, I know you out there, so I want you to answer this question. LaShawn, I think I know what your answer is, but you can put it in the group. Now, it's funny because I know a lot of men that says it's mandatory for a woman to give head. Well, so be it. How you doing, Vincent? Thanks for joining. Again, to recap last week's conversation, we talked about a lot of different things. Sexual experimentation, what's too much. You know, as Nate shared his story last week, he had a female that licked his butt. Now, to each his own. and I consider myself to be pretty open-minded when it comes to trying things, but that shit right there will never happen. I just, that's where I draw the line. So another thing, they kind of got on my case because I said that I am not open to backdoor action. That's a no-no. It's like the sign there says, do not enter ever. So, but, you know, I know women that like it. And some women say that they've experienced a harder orgasm from backdoor entry. I'm not disputing it, but I know for me personally, that's not something that excites me. Come sit your late ass down. Hey, Wheezy baby. We on YouTube, and you got my chair all the way back. I mean, goddamn. I ain't trying to fall.
Man.
Hi, Quante. Come on, let's get going. He got set up his equipment, y'all, all this stuff, and he was the main one that told me tonight I'm going to be on time.
I would have.
Anyway,
Couldn't get in the door.
I think he might have had a detour.
I'm scratching
Sticky buns might have been in full effect.
I'm scratching, sniffing at the door.
You scratching and sniffing. Oh, you got the right chair?
What's up,
This ain't the
Tiff?
right neighborhood to be scratching and sniffing at no door.
Well, that's Sticky Buns, so, hey.
Nah, we're going to get away from that name.
Okay, I'm going to let it go. Can I just say it one more time? Sticky Buns is on the scene, y'all.
Oh, man, here
I
we
just
go.
had to get it out. I'm sorry, I had to get it out. So,
Oh, man.
Mark got an interesting topic for us tonight. I think his first topic was, if you break up with someone and you go outside and have a baby, and the other party wants to get back together, for women, is that a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Well, get yourself set up.
To women it is.
Well, because
Especially if they felt like they wanted to have a baby by that person.
I miss you too, boo. I'm gonna call you after the show over.
Oh, here we go.
That's my girl. I miss her. Hey, Mel. So I think for me, I can't use myself as an example. That's not really a good example. So let me put that in the group. Oh, Weezy said, I love sticky buns.
Who said that?
Weezy.
What's up?
You good? You got your stuff together?
I'm trying to. I don't know
What Mark has on his paper over there? I think that was his topic. So women, is it a deal breaker when you break up with a guy and it may have been a short breakup and he gets someone else pregnant and now he's coming back grinning in your face? Would you take him back? Yes? No? I'm curious. Answer that question for me, Wezzy. I guess I can answer for myself. If we're not together and you start seeing someone else and they end up pregnant, I think my first question is, how long have the two of you been seeing each other, where y'all seeing each other while we was together? And then you'll make a baby. You make a baby and I'm supposed to take you back. And here's my answer in a nutshell, because I'm not a forgiving person. So I'm going to say...
You said you're not forgiving.
No, it depends on the circumstances, but for right now, I'm going to answer fuck out of here with that. But that's just me.
You harsh.
I am, and people say that a lot, but it is what it is. Quante said if the sex is good, hell yeah. Well, I'm not saying that the sex is off the table, but we're not getting back together. That's what I'm saying.
You harsh.
Don't say that.
You harsh.
Well, I mean...
You harsh. I mean, I understand.
Jenny said no thanks too fast. That's exactly my point. You know, if you come to me and we've only been broken up for a couple of months and then all of a sudden you got somebody else pregnant, chances are you were seeing that person while we was together. So again, fuck out of here.
So why y'all break up then?
Probably because the motherfucker was cheating.
That ain't always the case.
I'm just saying.
You being so negative.
That's not negative. That's realistic for me.
Negativity.
Now, let me tell y'all something.
You know what?
You know what?
It would be kind of messed up, especially if you just broke up with somebody, and next thing you know, they find out that a female was pregnant.
Exactly.
So that means you had your hopes set on that person in the first place.
And that's my thing. You know, if that's the case, you know, you kind of had your foot on my side of the door and the other person's side of the door. Who needs that? Like I said, I'm probably not the greatest person to ask because I'm not really forgiving when it comes to shit like that. If y'all want me to be honest, I mean, I don't know any other way to be.
I mean, put it on the table.
Yeah, that shit is just
table.
nah.
You put it on the table. I mean, I got a comment. I wouldn't be that forgiving my dad.
That's what I'm saying. So Quante says circumstances may have led them to cheat, and the baby is the outcome. Okay.
That's
what circumstances? No excuse. It is because then the baby
is the outcome.
No, but not even to say that. What circumstances led for that person to cheat? That person might have been cheating all along, and sometimes we get into these relationships. People show us signs of who they are, and we decide to continue, hoping that they'll change. But if you met them and they was with somebody, and you decided to see them, they already told you who they are.
But what caused a relationship between y'all two to go sour? For that person to look at another woman or to want to feel like he want to be with another woman.
And I'm going to say
let's start at that point because usually when somebody cheating, that means they're not happy with y'all.
Well, and here's the thing, and then I'm going to put this out there, and y'all can say what y'all want, but I stand by this shit right here. I feel like cheating is the easiest thing in the world to do, as opposed to facing the elephant in the room, which being the problems in your relationship. It's easy to go out there and lay down with somebody else, but how about addressing the issues in your relationship first? And then sometimes being on the other side of that, you have to look at the role that you played in that person stepping out. Were you to the point where you weren't open-minded enough to try to work on the relationship? It was about you and your needs, or whatever the case may be. I think there's always circumstances, not that it justifies the cheating, but sometimes both parties are to blame, but sometimes, men, y'all are fucking selfish. I mean, let's say what it is. You had to go to your winter fresh on that.
Because I can't even believe that you just said that.
Y'all
women are real selfish.
But I would say the percentage of men that cheat versus the percentage of women that cheat is a lot higher in men than it is women. I mean, let's be honest here.
I think it's more. I think it's more with the women. You know why?
No.
Because y'all be the first one to say that. Yeah, you know, we may have invented the cheating, but y'all women do it better. So y'all probably been doing it better.
Well, we do.
Y'all probably been doing it better.
We do it better because y'all don't think. You know, so we plan everything out to the T. But my point is the percentage in men is higher as far as cheating goes.
But let's define, why do a man cheat?
Well, you a man. Let's talk about it.
Okay. So if a man cheats, which is no excuse for it, but if a man cheats, that means he's not happy at home. Especially if the man has put everything on the table as far as what he wants, what he's looking to get out of the situation, the whole 9 yards. Y'all women feel like either we're going to do it or you ain't going to do it, and y'all get set in y'all ways.
I think when women cheat, it is because it is the very last straw. We've tried and tried and tried, and he's still not listening. Let me finish. He's still not listening. And a lot of times for us, it's not even about the physical. It is that emotional connection that we're missing, and we're trying to fill a void. For us, it's not. I would say most of the time when we cheat, we're looking for that emotional connection.
Some of y'all get the emotional connection and y'all still cheat.
I'm gonna have
Can
to
you agree to
disagree
that?
with
You're a
you there.
woman.
Yeah, I'm going.
Some of y'all
get the
y'all women get the emotional connection, but y'all still cheat because y'all trying to have y'all cake and eat it too. Y'all want the cake, the ice cream, the icing,
the
the
whipped
milk,
cream,
the whipped
chocolate
cream,
syrup, the nuts.
and want the directions on how you made the cake.
Here's my thing.
Come on, let's call a spade a spade. Y'all, women are first to say that men are the cheaters. But if a woman is doing what she's supposed to keep that man, unless he's just a straight dog, ain't no man cheating if you got a woman that's doing 100, keeping it 100
bullshit.
at the house.
Fucking bullshit.
No, it ain't.
That's fucking
no, it's not.
bullshit.
No, it's not.
I want you, if you're going to talk about this shit, I want you to be truthful.
Well,
with
let's
it.
be truthful.
I think that what you just said is false.
No,
that's bullshit.
no.
Because I think when a man cheat, they always want to say, she doesn't understand me, this is going on. But what have you done to work on that relationship? You took the easy route and you decided to step out of the relationship. I mean, if we're going to be honest, let's be honest with this shit.
Well, the thing about it is, how many cases is that?
Am I Dr. Phil?
How many cases? Yeah, you is. We're gonna fill this one out. We're gonna fill this one out. How many cases do you go with that? How many?
I'm not saying that is
right now. If you want to do a comparison, right now the women are beating the men. As far as the cheating,
we're beating because we know how to do it. We're not beating because we're doing it more.
But why? Well, yeah, but y'all. But now y'all doing it because y'all want to do it. Y'all doing it because y'all feel it is a need to do it.
I think it's different. I think that some people can be selfish. I think some cheating is selfish. You know, I'll say that. I think that when you decide to cheat, you made a decision to crush the other person's heart and consider your own feelings. It was like my need. It wasn't about working on that relationship. I think that if you feel the need to step out, then maybe it's time to leave the relationship altogether.
My whole thing is this: if you go and cheat, leave me.
That's my point.
Leave me.
That's my point.
Don't even mess with me, because I'll have more respect for you if we break up, and then you do what you want to do. Point. Then I find out that you done did it, and then we was together. I done already been there and done that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not a good feeling. Yeah. So when it comes down to respecting that woman again, I have no respect, because I would rather for you to say, you know what, it's not working. Then go ahead, you got the green light because we ain't together no more. But then for you to turn around and do it while we together, like that, there's no respect there. That all respect is gone. The cards laid on the table, all respect is gone. And I feel automatically that a person will respect you more if you're being honest. If you're being honest, a person will respect you more. Mm-hmm. They're going to respect you more. If you just coming to the table saying, you know what, it's not working out, it's time for me to roll, then guess what? At the point where y'all say, you know what, okay, fine, I'm gone, now you can call XYZ and say, you know what, I'm ready for you.
It's different
because you going in on a clean slate.
Right.
You going in with a clean conscience. I don't know, unless you got a dead heart, I don't know nobody who's in a relationship with somebody and then turned around and cheated and didn't feel no kind of conscience.
And that's my point. But
not unless you just cold-hearted.
But here's the thing. I mean, I'm going to agree with you on one thing in particular. Before it comes to that, if it's not working, you've tried everything, then get out of it.
But see, my whole thing is this. Why stay? See, here's the thing. Why stay into something that you don't want to be in?
That's the point that I'm making. If it's not working, then leave.
Why stay? And this and the one thing, you know, we talked about this once before.
Yeah.
The one thing that bothers me about certain people's relationship is the first thing they say is, well, I don't want to leave because there's kids involved.
But that's bullshit, because I think that it's more detrimental to the kids when you decide to stay. Because first of all, kids aren't stupid. They can feel the tension between their parents, or, you know, if it's not their parents or whatever the case may be. they can feel that tension. If you're arguing, you're doing more damage to the kids by staying. I mean, I think, to be fair, and as a child of divorce, I have to give my parents props, because my parents separated when I was 9. Mm-hmm. And they sat us down and they talked to us. The first thing I thought was that it was my fault, because kids kind of think like that. Yeah. But it wasn't. And I'm glad that they had that discussion with us. In fact, to make the transition smooth, I remember us spending the summer with my father and his girlfriend just to make the transition for us smooth. So it goes back to, you have to talk to your kids. You have to make them understand that just because the relationship didn't work, it doesn't mean that your parents are divorcing you. They're still your parents. But if you're not having these conversations, then I feel like you're doing more damage to the kids. And kids, in the back of their mind, always think it's something they did wrong. Mm-hmm. I mean, let's not stay in these relationships because of the kids, because honestly, what you don't realize, you're doing more harm to the kids. They see that mommy and daddy are not happy.
Right. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. That's why I'm glad I just got one. And her mother is getting ready to drop another child. Mm-hmm. God bless her.
Now, I wasn't married to my son's father, but we were best friends during the relationship. After the relationship, we've always had a fantastic relationship. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's not with us now, but that was my best friend.
Right.
It didn't work for us because we were both too immature. We still like playing.
Right.
So,
right.
He was like the guy that I could go to and talk to about any and everything. So like I said, it depends on the relationship.
So my question would be to not only my feed, to the people watching on YouTube and your feed. Anybody out there going to admit that they didn't cheat in their relationship? I bet you none of y'all will.
Have you ever cheated?
I'm sorry.
Don't get your cheeks on swole.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever cheated? Since you put the question out there
in a relationship,
goddamn right, how she gonna cheat?
Put it like this: I cheated one time. That's because when you're in a relationship and when somebody's cheating because their whole
their routine
changed.
Absolutely.
It's like you can feel certain things. So, but then
you dismiss it, though.
Right. But I'm not gonna say I dismissed it. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is a person who cheats on you, they think that you dumb. So what you got to do is you got to play like you're dumb.
Do they think
and what I did is
I
played like I was dumb.
Yeah.
So what I did is I called up another chick, and we went out. The bad part about it is,
can we back up for a second? Can we back up for a second? So let me get this straight. You already suspected her of cheating, right? You knew she was cheating, or you suspected she was cheating?
No, I knew she was cheating.
Okay.
I knew she was cheating.
So then you decide, well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, so fuck it, I'm going to go out there and cheat too. I mean, come on, let's talk about it. Get naked.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I did.
I mean,
come on. Yes, I did. I cheated. But she cheated first.
And did that make it right?
No, it didn't make it right. No.
But it was damn good. Right. Is that what you're saying?
But there you go. Listen. Look.
And that's that bullshit I'm talking about.
It ain't no excuse for cheating. But if you gotta cheat well. Because you already know what's coming down the pipe. If you get caught.
So here's the thing. Since you knew she was cheating, did you confront her? No, because you made up in your mind that you was going out there to get you a piece of ass because you were in your feelings.
No. Let's get something straight.
Okay.
When I cheated, I didn't have sex. You can twist your lips like a sour orange all you want. When I cheated, I didn't have
relations with that woman.
I did not have a sexual relationship with that woman. I didn't have sex with her. I didn't have sex. I'm telling you. But I could have. Mm-hmm. But that guilt set in. You know.
At what point did the guilt set in?
After I kissed her.
Okay.
But then I kissed her again.
This joker.
Listen, I thought it was a fluke. So I figured if I kiss her again, maybe the feeling will go away. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Please don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. It ain't don't do what I do.
So did you all ever talk about it? I mean, like how?
Yeah, we talked about it because I was living with her.
Okay.
So we talked about it because for some reason, I don't know how the girl got the number.
Wow.
To the house. And when she called, I was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, look, this is my homeboy's number, you know.
Oh, wow.
But I'm getting ready to leave here. You know, you can just hit me up on my cell. Coming to find out, her and the girl I was dating had already talked.
Okay.
So I got busted, but I wasn't worried about it. Because I was ready to leave anyway. I was just trying to find an emergency exit stage left. Trying to get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is I mean, she first of all, it ain't no excuse for cheating. But if you ain't pleasing me sexually, I'm sorry. Man. Come on.
But see,
she wasn't pleasing me sexually, and I knew that she was out there doing somebody else.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. She wasn't pleasing you sexually,
and I know she was cheating.
Right, but how often did you bring it to her attention that she wasn't? What did y'all try to do to change things around? That's what I want to know.
See, the thing about it is, when you get somebody that's cheating, and you approach them that they cheating, they got to want to change. They got to want to turn around and try to make a change so it doesn't happen no more.
I'm not talking about the cheating side of it. If she wasn't pleasing you sexually, how did you work on that? How did you present to her, listen,
listen.
I mean, because let me just say this. There are
all my radio
defining
fans.
moments in the relationship, so I want to know, why did she get to that point?
Listen. First of all, she wasn't a dime piece. Okay.
That's irrelevant.
She wasn't a dime piece.
That's irrelevant.
She wasn't a dime piece.
I think that's irrelevant.
Second of all, I mean, I've always given 100 in the bedroom. I told you, the bedroom is like a basketball court to me. It's like one-on-one.
Oh,
you know, you don't fucking judge me. Don't fucking judge me.
I'm judging.
Anyway, listen. A woman knows when she comes into my bedroom what the deal is, okay?
This about that beforehand.
This right here is a lot of apparatus right here. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
It takes a lot of maneuver. You know, to maneuver around the big fella.
You wanted her to body slam your ass? I mean, what?
I ain't never met a woman that could body slam me.
I
never.
Know, I just threw that
Any
out
woman
there.
that body slam me, you better have AARP. I'm serious. You better be covered, insured, the whole 9 yards. And listen, I'm not lying for you so you can get paid neither. I'm be like, yeah, she tried to pick my big ass up, and then that's what happened. But the thing about it is, I give my 100% in the bedroom. So why would you have to go out and try to cheat? Anything that you wanted to do, and Jack, I get nasty in the bedroom. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, gobble, gobble, gobble. It ain't Thanksgiving already gone.
Let me tell y'all why I'm laughing. Because we have these conversations with each other all the time. I mean, we go in when we're on the phone talking to one another about sex or whatever the case may be. I mean, when him and I are on the phone talking, there's like, it's no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? So when he say, because he is nasty. Let me tell y'all right now, ladies, that joker is nasty. I mean, some of the
Don't fucking judge me.
some of the stuff we talk about, I'll be like, okay, and I'm up there dying laughing because he off the chain. So when he say that, ladies, believe me when I tell you, he nasty. He real nasty. Let me read some of these comments. Yeah, Melanie says, oh, wait a minute. Wesley said, you're not being fair. You're speaking from your experience with women that you've been involved with.
That's because I'm telling my story.
Okay, Melanie says friendships are very important, which I absolutely agree.
Which I thought we was friends. But maybe
like
I didn't.
Like I told you, people show you who they are.
Exactly.
Like Mel said,
come on, enlighten me some more, Melanie.
And it is a selfish decision that you've made to cheat instead of repairing your relationship. That's pretty much the bottom line.
You know, I got to read some of my comments because see, actually, my brother is on here, but he's on his wife's phone. None of you girls are dimes. You are a liar. You are a liar. Sir, you are a liar. You know I don't mess with nothing but dimes. Get out of here with that, sir. You need to stop playing. Second of all, we've already talked about teabagging last week. So ain't no need of you you late, brother. You late. We already established the teabagging part. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find my victim. There's somebody out there right now. I
apologize, y'all. I lost my connection, but I'm back online.
There's somebody out there right now that want to play the victim of the teabag. I'm telling you.
Who? Don't look at me. Shit.
They ain't talking about you.
I don't fuck with that.
Wait a minute. 2017. 2017. You supposed to be doing it.
It ain't
2017. Oh, it ain't 2017 yet? You know, you terrible.
Damn right.
You terrible.
It ain't here yet.
What's up, love sunshine? Matthew, what's up, cuzzo? But I'm speaking on truth. And me and her were friends. Mm-hmm. And it developed into a relationship. And the thing about it is when you see, let me tell you what happened. Me and her was living together.
Okay.
So you had an in-home man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I did. I would go to work and I would come home.
Okay.
So you had an in-home man. But that wasn't enough. So you felt like you wanted to go out there and start cheating. So, I mean, come on. You know, I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, it takes one to know one. You know? But see, I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I read a